In the quiet recesses of a forgotten abbey in France, covered in ivy and hidden from sight, lies a tale that the Templars vowed would never reach the world. A tale of treachery, valor, and an otherworldly power they were sworn to protect. It was the winter of 1292, a year when whispers of King Philip's suspicions about the Templars were just beginning to coil through the air. The tale begins with a young Templar knight named Etienne, who had joined the order not for faith, but for a fierce love of knowledge and the mysteries it kept locked away. Though he hid his scholarly thirst beneath the guise of piety, Etienne knew that the secrets of the Templars held answers to questions older than any kingdom. Etienne was dispatched to an isolated priory in the Pyrenees, a place where the order kept relics deemed too dangerous to bring into the light of day. His task was to guard a peculiar artifact known as the Eye of Azrael, a stone with a dark, shifting core, rumored to hold powers capable of summoning visions or perhaps worse. He soon learned from the grizzled old priest in charge of the relic, Brother Pierre, that the stone had been discovered centuries before by a Sufi mystic in Persia and handed over to the order in hopes that it would be kept safe and hidden. The relic had the strange ability to show moments from the past, present, and even glimpses of possible futures. But as Etienne soon discovered, it didn't always offer answers. It offered dangers. One bitterly cold night, as Etienne kept watch, the stone pulsed with an unearthly light. Unable to resist its pull, he placed his hand upon it. Instantly, he was seized by visions. He saw endless landscapes in flames, banners torn asunder, and a voice that whispered, "A traitor in red will bring down the order." Shaken, Etienne resolved to tell Brother Pierre. But when he found him, Pierre wore a somber expression as if he already knew what Etienne had seen. "The eye does not lie," Pierre murmured, "but it does not always tell the truth we expect. Sometimes it shows us our own fears." Days turned to weeks, and the tension within the priory grew. The monks and knights stationed there grew restless, some claiming they saw ghostly figures in the shadows. Word came that the king's spies were closing in, intent on learning the Templars' secrets. In his dreams, Etienne continued to see the burning lands and the mysterious traitor dressed in red. Finally, he decided that the eye had shown him his own fate. He would be that traitor if he remained. He had to flee. But when he tried to leave under the cover of night, he found Brother Pierre waiting for him by the gate. "You were not the one, Etienne." "It is I," Pierre admitted in a hushed tone, his eyes glassy with sorrow. "The visions were given to you to make sure you would see and remember. It is I who must betray you, to protect you." Stunned, Etienne learned that Pierre had already sent word to King Philip's men, offering himself and the eye in exchange for sparing the lives of the others. When Philip's men arrived, Pierre handed over the eye, but not before whispering to Etienne, "Remember the truth you saw, and guard it well. The fall of the order begins, but you must keep our secret safe." Etienne fled into the night, carrying the weight of Pierre's sacrifice and the memory of the prophecy. Centuries passed, and the tale of Etienne's journey became a distant legend. The Eye of Azrael, too, was lost to history, vanishing from Philip's treasury shortly after his death. But in a dim, forgotten corner of an old abbey, the record of Etienne's visions, inscribed with Pierre's own hand, awaits, ready to be discovered by a new guardian brave enough to heed the warning of the Templars' lost prophecy.